guys. Hey guys, we're back. It's Joy.
Shane.
Zakk.
And we are back with Shogun episode 9.
I was thinking April 9th we should call it Buntaro Day to remember the tragedy of the epic rejection that he got from his wife, and not to mention having to cut off his father's head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I went back and started rewatching the show.
Yeah.
And I kind of wonder, with some of the things she's had to say, at least, how much of a good husband he's even been. I mean,
I don't know, yeah.
Like how much of he's like reminding her of how shitty of a lineage she comes from. So
It's like people reminding Jaime Lannister, my favorite character. The way they emphasize the Mad King is strong more than the way they've emphasized...
Like how shitty Buntaro is as a
Well,
husband.
no, how shitty the guy that Mariko's dad had to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that'll also be like giving Jaime Lannister's kids shit.
Yeah, well, I see what you were saying. I'm just talking about Buntaro, though, right now. With his circumstance with his wife. If he really loves her, he's just always reminding her. And I don't know if it's developed that way over time because she's just cold to him.
So he's
become shitty.
Yeah.
Or if he's just always been that way, reminding her, oh, you don't come from anything. And always treating her, like talking to their son the way he does.
Yeah.
Right.
Which, he hasn't made an appearance for a while either.
No, he has not.
Yeah, I mean,
He's in
my thing
Edo,
is, there's never a reason
right?
to become shitty, in my opinion. But
Yeah, he's in Edo, the son is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I heard something that Edo becomes Tokyo. Becomes Tokyo. Didn't know that.
I did not either.
No.
But he also had to kill his dad, you're right.
Yeah,
So-
and I have a question.
Well, could finish the job. Anyway.
Yeah, like, did Toranaga and Hiramatsu, did they have any understanding before or during the act when they're looking each other in the eyes?
I wouldn't think it was a mutual understanding that they both had communicated in any way.
Yeah, I don't think that, but
Toranaga knew by forcing the matter that would force Hiramatsu's decision.
Yeah.
And that would seal the deal in regards to how their circumstances are viewed to the rest of the regents.
Yes.
Right.
And it kind of sells it that, okay, we're defeated. Look, his own friend that he's known
Yeah.
is kind of almost like his stepdad. I want to call it that, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, almost like an older
powerful
brother.
enough term for the commentators. But you know what I mean, though.
Yeah, I guess
His ward.
the sentimental or whatever in me, like when they were locking eyes, I would hope that Hiramatsu maybe said, oh, okay, this is what I need to do, but maybe not. There's not really evidence.
It's possible. I mean, he would have been wise enough, I think, and experienced enough to know kind of how it would affect things, and, he feels it would not have been in vain to do so.
Yeah.
So he forced the matter. Mm-hmm. They both, Toranaga stood his ground, and Hiramatsu forced the matter, and
Yeah.
now that we know Toranaga, he's often found talking about what's better for Japan.
Yeah, not just himself.
Now, whether or not he's always believed that, or if that's just kind of part of the entire spectrum of who he is as a person, like it's all part of the multifacets of his character. He
Yeah.
said, well, it's all for the betterment of Japan, and he originally sought power, but he couldn't achieve it on his own because he knew in the beginning when the Taiko told him, "Hey, I can just give this to you," and he's like, "It'll just unite all my enemies against me,
Yeah.
and they'll wipe me out and they'll wipe the air out." So he chose to play the long game.
To me, I like to think that he does care about Japan more.
He doesn't have. My thing is, I don't know if he has to, because we're always used to these kind of characters being.
Yeah.
You want your classic hero, that's benevolent or altruistic,
Yeah. But what I'm saying is maybe he believes he is what's best for Japan, though.
That's what I'm saying, like Stannis.
Yeah, like it's
Thought
both.
that he was best for what what that country needed.
Yeah.
And he had the idea. He kind of felt that he was the one to fix it.
When he also,
the circumstances.
bloodline-wise, should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the oldest, right?
The oldest.
He was the oldest brother.
Stannis.
Stannis.
I'm not talking about Stannis.
Okay.
Anymore.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Someone did have a comment saying Zack's on the right side of history. I'm not on the wrong side of history. I don't think that's what you were saying.
I'm sorry. He's burning people on his island. Became a religious fanatic in his old age because he thought it would get him power, and then he burned his daughter at the stake.
No, yeah, it was terrible.
Came full circle.
Well, I was just thinking of the scene between Buntaro and his dad, Hiramatsu, how emotional that was and how hard that must have been. I don't know.
Because he wants to fall him in death.
Right.
Because his wife wasn't going to go with him when she said, like, you don't understand. I'd rather
Yeah.
live 1,000 more years and then die with you.
With you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he definitely got the short end of the stick for sure, and
Yeah.
it's a terrible thing.
Well, yeah, it was... I mean, everyone was obviously... The plan worked. It was very shocking for us and for everyone there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy the things you go through. I mean, I respect it. I love it.
My favorite
I've
part
always
is
loved
the
deception.
Yabashige. He's the first one to sign the fucking letter,
Yeah.
and then he's afterward.
Yeah.
After he rejected the Anjin and everything, I was like, oh, he'll accept him now.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go die for some crazy old man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love... I've always, ever since that moment that was on the cliff in that first episode, I love that moment because of the sacrosanct. No, it's like this sacred respect that he showed Yabushige.
Well, it's kind of like a begrudging respect sometimes.
Yeah,
he
but
even said there when he appealed to him when Mariko was there.
Yeah,
he's like, no, I think he's a shit face.
but he's
a shit face
that's brave.
Yeah,
I think he said brave. Yeah, yeah, it's begrudging, but like when he was looking at him in awe because of the culture.
Yeah,
the culture
I already
hit.
watched that, and Yabushige's looking at him. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, it was so funny.
Well, he brings that up again to appeal to him, though.
Yeah,
because Yabushige even says that on the boat.
Yeah,
he says, what you said, it meant a lot to me.
Yeah, and I just like I love that he feels that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was reading an interview from that actor talking about his portrayal of that character, and he was talking about how really, because they're asking if there's any kind of nuanced ways where he performed that role.
Yeah.
And he said, no, not really. I followed, the script was pretty spot on. I was following in a pretty close direction. Yabushige often seems like, to him anyway, that he's seeing who he is through other people.
So, yeah, so when Anjin said that,
it meant a lot to him.
Yeah, because he got to probably at least confirm some type of bias, at least, you know what I mean? Confirmation bias, how he wants to think of himself. Guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, first of all, thank you for commenting. Everyone has done that. We're going to do a Q&A after. We are doing this earlier in the day, so hopefully there'll be a few things on there, but if not, we wanted to do this earlier to get it up earlier. Anyways, check out our full-length, uncut reactions on Patreon. We're about to do the 100. Invincible just went up, and Zakk and I will be doing more things going forward. Hopefully you'll jump in, too, as well.
Let's jump in.
Oh, my.
Is this a flashback?
Got some foot soldiers out after him. Actually, they're ninjas. Sorry.
Foot soldiers are also ninjas.
No, that's what I said.
Oh,
they're ninjas.
I also have a Ninja Turtles.
Oh.
The ninja cannon in my head.
Pregnant?
Not bad.
What is this?
She's supposed to be much younger here. I mean, it doesn't mean she's not pregnant.
Shannon region.
I mean, she's so young. They don't. She looks so young. They don't need her. A different actor for her.
Oh, okay. It's their history together.
Ooh, huh? He hasn't aged. I don't think he should. I mean, because that guy's like 30 in real life.
In my culture, we would say Maria. 美しい名前です。これほど悲しむには。
They Portuguesed it. Is that better?
悲しみや喪失感を。でも神は何らかの目的で私を生かしていると信じています。Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
I guess she could have been pregnant 14 years ago, before all the shit happened with her dad.
Yeah, I mean, I guess her son was, he didn't look 4. He definitely looked older. So.
言葉を見失った時、そしてすがるものが。
Pretty slick way to convert someone, though. I'll tell you what. I don't know if the haircut's doing him any favors, though.
Oh, what? It's like a mustache for his
I
head.
can't.
Yeah.
I cannot stand his haircut. Okay, we're on the boat.
Crimson Sky.
Why did he send you here?
It has nothing to do with you. We're simply traveling to Osaka at the same time.
Well, my life is mine, yours is yours.
Hey, bro!
Yeah.
城に着いたらすぐに石戸様の家来がやってくると伝えてください。拙者のそばから離れるな。
You are instructed to stay close once you are met by Ishido-sama's men.
Right.
偽りなく通知してくれましたわ。
いたしました。
So he's going over trying to talk to Ishido again?
I imagine something happened. There's some plan.
Everyone in the castle is now a hostage to Ishido-sama. If a member from every noble family is trapped here, none can oppose him.
But they're having second thoughts.
安心殿。
Engine no.
明日石戸様にはわしと一緒にその場にいてほしい。我らは石戸様に申し入れをするのじゃ。お分かりか。
Ishido-sama. Asu. Hi. Yabushige, thank you for trusting me. When I deliver to you the Catholic gold, you won't regret it. Wakarika.
承知した。
Well, we're together again.
Get some rest, Anjin-sama.
Oh, fucking love them together. Fucking love that. God.
耐え忍ぶことばかりでさぞ辛かったことでしょう。しず様はこのようなひどいところで若様をご出産なされて、私もそばについていとうござりました。虎中様から何かご伝言は？
When do you think he'll attack?
I don't know. I'm wondering, because he was ordered to commit seppuku, I know they don't just meet you at the door and make you do it. There's all kinds of ceremony, but I'm just wondering what's going on here.
Oh, you mean, Yabushige?
Yeah.
I don't think he's there. He's there to make a proposal with the ship, the guns. in the Anjin.
But they're in the same city, though, right?
Yeah.
Toranaga is planning something. We've got to find out what it is.
Toranaga has given up.
Or you are blind to their trickery.
This felt different. His most loyal vassal killed himself right in front of him. If John Blackthorne is here, it is only because he is trying to find his own way out.
Tempest in a bottle. War is coming.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
I don't like that guy.
But he
He's
has
not
every
wrong.
reason to.
Any preacher that shows sitting at a table, eating fine dining, and waving his hands around, I don't like him.
Yeah.
Look at him. Is he scooting on the
I mean, I can't remember his name, but the haircut guy.
You admiring how people clean houses.
No, it's just cute.
My mom does that. My mom gets on her hands and knees and does that. She's,
何をやっておる。お主が手本を見せろ。は
Show him how.
よいぞ。それじゃ。
何
もう口を開かなくていい。がっかりさせるでないぞ。
Don't speak and don't disappoint.
江戸から早う戻られたようじゃの。お気遣い痛み入りまするな。
しかし安心殿は貴殿のためのものではございません。こやつは石堂様と盟約を結びたいと望んでおる。そもそも一人の大名が日の本の銃を独り占めするというのは異なこと。そうは思われませんか。
どうでも構うのは。その万人は間もなく教会の手に落ちるのじゃ。
キリシタン同士の退屈ないさかよ。だが安心殿に手出しは無用。これは拙者のものでござるゆえ。
These
we
girls.
walk around like we do that when we're.
I am Kiyama Ukon Sadanaga, member of the Council of Regents.
Ah, yes, the most humble servant of the Lord on high. And a servant of the Portuguese.
I don't trouble myself too much with the matters of faith. I am, however, a student of trade, and I can tell you that we have quite enough pirates merchants in this country already. Your kind arrived here too late.
My kind. I am not a pirate.
よう参られた藪重殿。
虎中様の名代としてまた太閤殿下の素晴らしき奥方様のご逝去には心よりお悔やみ申し上げます。
謀反人の言葉は虚しいの。
前にも根原定禅殿にご説明申し上げましたが、拙者が虎中様を大坂から逃がしたのは騙されたからであって、安心殿はかつて虎中様が重用した旗本、今は拙者に忠誠を誓うております。しつけは行き届いておりまする。また船頭としての腕は見事なものでございまする。
お世継ぎは万人に興味などござらん。下がってよい。
安心殿、我らはよく試みたがどうなることやら。
There's gonna be more to it.
Look at him smirking at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how they announce people. You see it before sumo matches.
Yeah,
They'll
it's what they-
announce them.
I know, dude. And then the NBA started doing it.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. He runs in. We need to start doing that. We come in.
They're confronting each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder how long it's been.
We tried, engine.
I don't know.
よう大坂に戻られたマリコ殿。ふぬけな謀反人にご同行されていたとは驚き申した。江戸の虎長殿の様子など聞かせてくださらぬか。
我が殿はまだ悲しみに暮れるばかり。当然ながらご子息の死に打ちひしがれておられまする。
子など他に何人もおるではないか。
I'm a jerk.
そなたに会えると嬉しい限り
That's
じゃ
what
ま
I
り
thought in the
こ
Middle
殿。
Ages.
お久しゅうござりますな。はい。10代の頃以来でござりまする。歌会でよく競い合ったのを覚えておられるか。覚えておりまする。こたび大王院様を忍んで歌会を開くことになっておる。
Yeah.
Those
There's,
crazy girl
そな
eyes.
たに北海を選んでいただけたら光栄に存じまするぞ。行きながら夕べに霞むカレーかな。
Yabu's a poet. I want him to get in here and start dropping lyrics, dude. Oh.
He's an artist too.
Yeah.
恐れながら歌会はご遠慮申し上げまする。
何を申し上る。
申し訳ござりませぬが、その折私はここにはおりませぬ。桐の方、静の方と共に大坂を立ちまするゆえ。
That guy.
どこへ行かれるおつもりじゃマリコ殿。
江戸におられる殿のところにございまする。私はお二方の友を務めるよう申しつかりました。
虎長殿はその方らが申したように一月ほどで大坂に参るはずじゃ。
静様はもう何ヶ月も虎長様にお会いしておりません。そして殿は生まれたばかりの若様にもまだ会えずじまいでござります。マリコ殿、この私事については別の機会に話そうではありませぬ。お言葉ですがその必要はござりません。
Oh.
私は明日立ちまするゆえ。
なんと無礼な。
私は期日までに私たちがここで囚われているのではない限り。
ここに囚われの者などおらぬ。されど かように悪意のある言い方をなさるのであれば
Now you're
大
confined.
老衆の戦議にかけるのがわしの責務であろう。木山殿、その方はどう思われるか。
どういたします。
よろしい。マリコ殿にはそれまでここに留まっていた。
光栄にござりまする。
Wait, so she is stuck here? Or she's gonna be stuck until tomorrow?
Until it's reviewed, I suppose.
Okay.
されど私の第一の務めは我が殿にお仕えすることであり、
この件はもうしまいじゃ。
この件をしまいにするのは私の話を最後まで聞いてからにしてくださります。踏みつけにされる小作人ではござりませぬ。偉大なる武将明智陳斎の娘にございまする。1000年続く侍の末裔として
This is cool.
人質になることも囚われることもありませぬ。
You go, girl.
私はいつでも出ていけまする。他のどなた様とも同じように。
Well, don't be saying that.
そなたは大老衆の戦議を待たれよ。もう話すことはござらん。
Huh?
She looks more concerned, don't you think?
A little bit of everything, I think.
Yeah.
It's kind of a mixed bag.
She has very speaking eyes.
Yeah.
Like Mariko is almost always
Yeah, you
Like-
can't really read her.
you can't read her.
Yeah.
死のさんだとは思えん。何かに取りつかれでもいたしたか。お気は確かか。
申し訳ござりませぬ。今宵まさかこのようなことになると。
ご自分のなさったことは分かっておいでかな。虎長様の名代じゃ。それは拙者も一度も分かっておる。虎長様は何を企てておいでじゃ。拙者をお助けすることができる。我らを共にお役
He has to take it before Ishido.
矢部重様。
なんじゃ。
矢部重様の平凡を乱すつもりはござりません。
こやつもこの件に関わっておるのであろう。
安仁様が大坂におられるのはご自分の目的があっての恐れ入りまするが失礼させてくださります。今日はとても疲れました。
カレーなんてまずい歌じゃ。春にカレーの歌を読む者がどこにおる。
See, he's a poet, man. He be dropping,
Come on, idiot.
dropping rhymes in here, man.
Why have you done this?
I need rest. I must leave in the morning.
But you can't leave. They'll stop you. Judging by the armed guards everywhere I look, probably by force.
Then Ishido-sama would be admitting I remain here by force, as well as every lord and lady being kept prisoner in this castle.
Yep.
Forcing his hand.
You'd walk into a sword just to prove the blade is sharp.
Please, Anjin-sama, you must not involve yourself. Can you do this for the sake of everything we have been through?
No.
He's like, yeah.
母上の息子としてお家のことを憂いております。
私は自らの務めを果たしているだけでござりまする。
どなたに対す
He
る
seems older now.
Yeah.
説明は難しゅうござりまするな。
What about your duty to God? Lord Kiyama is a fellow Christian of the highest rank. He asks you to remain in Osaka. He says that our families are one, under the banner of God, which is why I am to become betrothed to his granddaughter.
We serve Toranaga-sama. You will marry as our Lord instructs.
I am tired of being in this family.
Fucking kids back then.
They say about your name. I am always ashamed. And for what? What have I done?
We have nothing to be ashamed of.
Then stop this. If you try to leave today, you will be held. And if you are disgraced, 私はもう母上の息子ではありません。
What a little shit.
Hell, I hear that twice a week. I think, yeah, you're not, boy. Get out of here.
Yep. This is when Lord Tornaga's gonna come in, I bet.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't think
Is
so.
Probably
she-
end him with that, maybe.
If she tries to leave, I think.
And they had to keep her by force, and then it's like almost like an act of war against.
Yeah, it forces the matter. Play with the other families.
Yeah.
Look at those little carriages or.
It's a litter.
Me and
I don't know
Malachi,
what the thing's called.
me and Malachi like carry you around in that.
マリコ様、ご準備はよろしゅうございますか。
はい。
参りましょう。
皆の者、参るぞ。
Okay.
Maybe every time they left, they didn't make a big deal out of it.
It's all ceremony, man.
Yeah. Well, he's up there, so I don't think he can do anything.
失礼つかまつるがマリコ様、出立の許可状はお持ちでござろうか。申し訳ないがそのような我らには無用でござる。許可状が入り用でござる。
It's so weird to not be able to leave
私は
somewhere.
我が主君の命で江戸まで奥方様たちの友をいたしまする。
お言葉ではござるが、大坂城を出ることをまかりならぬと石堂様の仰せでございますよ。
ならば致し方ござりません。
These fucking guys are just pawns, unfortunately.
お切りくだされ。
Please kill him.
He's like.
And he's just a pawn. You know?
Fuck, dude, I don't want to do this. I'll cut his fucking fingers off.
That looked good. That looked clean.
It did.
That looked
Cool.
That looked clean, man.
Oda.
Yeah, don't get near him.
I know.
Jesus. It just takes an archer to fuck everything up, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. What is the plan?
Are they
here?
allowed to kill her?
No. It depends on how she resists. Maybe. Like a Ned Stark thing where they try to keep him alive and kill everybody else.
この者たちに道を開けるよう命じてくださりませ。
その者たちは我らの命は聞かぬ。石堂殿の配下じゃ。我らは無力でござる。
That guy's definitely powerless.
我らの意に反してここに囚われていたということでございますね。私は虎長様の家臣で明確な命を受けてまいりました。主君に従うことをお認めいただかねばなりません。
And she's gonna do something badass. That'd be pretty cool.
Maybe they'll stand down. Should I kill her?
Yeah, there's got. I mean, I.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, she can stand there with her husband shooting arrows past her face when he's drunk.
This ain't nothing to her.
Please get out of my way.
Shit, guys, I don't know. I think she's serious. I really thought the Force was gonna.
Oh.
Look.
It's her turn.
I'm pretty excited.
Must not be harmed. They can't harm her, huh?
They could just be killed for hurting her, or killed for letting her pass.
Yeah.
You just gotta wear her down. Go. Someone needs to go grab that.
この者たちのせいで務めを果たすことが叶わぬのなら、かような不明を背負って生きてはいけませぬ。私は日没に自害いたしまする。
I don't understand what she's saying.
God.
木山様、自害が大罪であることをご存知のあなた様に正式に解釈をお願いいたします。
Just forcing the hand.
Yeah. I know those guys are very trained, but I'd just be concerned about accidentally wounding her. Do I detect guilt or admiration or?
She's got crazy eyes, man. I don't know.
あってるじゃ永遠の魂とやらをわざわざ自害で損のうたりするものか。
皆様分かっておられぬ。言葉通りになさるはず。これはマリコ殿の仇討ちなのじゃ。マリコ殿は死をもって自らに課された恥をすすき、
She would know.
自分を死なせた大坂側を恥ずかしめよう。
That's what I think, actually.
I don't like that fucking guy. I don't know what he thinks.
ご助言が終わりになるようで。
私が石堂殿に助言などできようはずもありませぬが、もしマリコ殿を死なせれば大坂による家柄の高い者たちが黙っておりますまい。マリコ殿が出ていくことを許せば他の人質も同じことを求めましょう。
I mean, the way I see it, I let her leave and make them stay. You know,
Yeah,
but I know
best you can.
I know the formalities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cleaning up the bodies at the gate.
Yeah, fucking poor guys, dude.
The guys that had in the field with a cannon shot tore those guys apart.
Yeah.
Worse.
そなたは日の本の言葉をまずまず喋れるそうじゃな。私の言うてることがわかるか。
はい、優しい言葉お使いいただくようお願いいたします。
手習い済みの挨拶か。気の回ることじゃ。マリコ殿に仕込まれたのであろうの。
Beautiful clothing.
Yeah, I know. It's really cool.
大千代様が安心殿と戯れたいとお望みでな。通詞もいるゆえ、そなたにご足労願ったのじゃ。
She asks of me to translate. It is a ruse to bring me before her. Please let us speak.
安心様はお世継ぎにお目通りを許していただいたお礼を申しておりまする。駆け引きをやめにせよ。駆け引きなどいたしておりませぬ。 何を言おうと虎長殿の挑発行為は取り繕えぬぞ。
我が殿の望みはこの争いを終わらせることのみにござりまする。
安心殿に伝えてくれぬか。我らがどのような間柄であったか安心殿にも知ってもらいたい。何事にも卒がなかった。己の立場をわきまえ、いつ部屋を出れば咎められぬか心得ておった。
She and I grew up like sisters.
我らの父は敵同士。戦の嵐は我らの城にも吹き荒れ、私にはマリコ殿がおった。マリコ殿と過ごすことが私の喜びであった。されどそのマリコ殿は遠くへ行ってしまう。これがあのマリコ殿じゃと言われても私には合点がいかなんだ。あのマリコ殿が父に準じて死ぬことだけを望む女子になったとは信じられなんだ。じゃが今はわかる。そして今は全てを滅ぼそうとしておる。
このようなことお疲れになりませぬか。
私にどうせよというのか。諦めて無駄死にせよと枯れ枝のように枯れよというのか。
そなたがやめよと申されたこの争いを終わらせることができるのは、そなただけでござりまする。
私にそのような力はない。息子を守る他に生きる意味などないのじゃ。そなたは自分の真の像をついて自分の息子を守れるのか。
We should go now.
Oh my gosh.
What?
The stink bug is crawling on me.
Yeah, just think.
That freaked me out.
These things are annoying. I know that's going to get through to her, but the fuck does that even mean? Fly's a fucking fly, motherfucker.
Yeah, I get it because
yeah.
Your life is worth more than this.
Life and death are the same. Both can have value and purpose.
Only one is permanent. You have nothing to prove to these people. You've made your point. There's no need to die for it.
There is every need. It is the very reason my father kept me alive.
What I'm asking, what I'm begging, if not for good sense, if not for God, then will you consider living for me?
It's a very sweet thing, but...
I'm not going to get through here.
No.
Take Samurai Jack, man.
Yeah. God, that season. Live for me.
Yeah.
I know it's different in the Japans, but I think we have kids. And...
石戸様にお仕えする狩りに死を免じてもらいたいとの申しでしかと受けたま。一つ条件があると。
What if he wants him to kill him or something?
God, I hope not.
Oh no.
All these years, you still have your cross with you. Your mind is set again.
Yes, it is. I wish to be confessed.
Then speak it here.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Like a mark in the perfection.
But I can only confess that I am not worthy to confess.
I wish I could say proper mass for you, but here we have no altar or vestments.
Unnecessary.
From an empty cup for all the years we have known each other, and for the little time that is left.
I wonder if Yabu will stop her or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do I feel it?
I mean, he used Yabu to smuggle the engine at one point.
Yeah.
He might use Yabu to get her out without making it...
Yeah.
That way he's relieved of, like...
The pressure.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, I hope it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna be down, man. I mean,
2 episodes in a row!
Yeah, no. They can't.
Seppuku this,
That guy is
seppuku
so
that.
tall.
I had to kill myself because you won't let me leave.
I was like the dude in...
And Andor.
Andor.
Andor. Yeah, Andor, yeah.
They'll get out here to watch her die?
Well, respect, probably.
Jeez.
I don't know, maybe... Oh, baby! You know what I'm saying?
And 6 trillion. Oh, someone please. This is not...
私、戸田真理子、これを自世の句として残しまする。木山様、解釈をお願いいたしまする。
Really?
Stood her up.
Oh.
Think he'll do it? Trust that guy?
No, he just doesn't know what he's doing,
I
unfortunately.
know, that's what I'm saying.
I think she's gonna do it, guys. Oh my god.
Like, don't you ask me. Don't you do it.
I mean, he might just shoot her in the head.
He's packing his pistols.
Yeah, right.
I will do it.
Oh my gosh.
And there's no place I haven't already known. Let it from your mind.
Oh.
This is a lot of tragedy in 2 episodes. Man.
I cannot.
Buntaro's gonna be pissed at him.
Yeah.
Please wait until I have fallen.
Come on.
No way. Please stop this madness. Please stop this.
Yeah, but you guys, you think this would he'd come into it on some level.
What is happening? Don't do
it. He has the best look sometimes.
教会長じゃまたすぐに戻ってくるのであるから愚かにも程があるが明日の朝にはたってかも
Thank God, right?
帰らせていただきとうござります同じく身内と共に帰らせてどうする
この城に人質などおらん帰りたくば許可状を申請すればよいおなごな身で自害を盾に取りお世継ぎの君のもてなしを侮ると不届き千番じゃ
Wow.
I'm so happy though.
And
honestly,
it's a relief.
I mean, just the fact that he's going to do it, that's all that mattered to me. Like, it was so meaningful. What a great fucking episode, dude.
What did he say? He said, hell hath no ever experience.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Unlike that guy who got boiled, though.
Yeah. I just wonder what he's demanding of Yabu, though.
I don't know.
He do a look.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was very obvious that. Well, no, wait. They didn't warn us about any sexuality in this episode.
True.
Ah, fuck.
So there won't be any.
That's like a spoiler, almost. Like, don't get excited. This is what it should say.
No tits.
Maybe she's free from wanting to die now because, like, she ceremoniously already went through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's gonna be him. They may not show anything. Also, I'm sure they'll make me do that again.
Yeah.
Oh, that was an intense scene.
Yeah. God, you can be quiet in those fucking
walls. Paper fucking houses.
Paper house.
No privacy.
That's why they're such good fucking ninjas, man. They can even bang quietly. You know what I mean? It's like,
Oh no, what does he have to do?
Getting drunk.
He's getting drunk because he has to do something he doesn't want to do, Zakk.
寝ようと思ったんじゃがの女どもが白地の先を引っ張り出してきよったようじゃお前も飲め遠慮するなあ
That was so slick. It's
Jeez.
Cleaning up on his shit, not on your shit.
That's what I'm saying.
So I was gonna see you and hey. He's killing the guard, the watch, so they can get in. He's letting people in.
Oh my goodness.
To
kill somebody, man.
Yeah. This is great use of that, yeah. The paper window thing.
No, I'm the guy. I'm the guy. Ninjas, man.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah. Right.
Are these Lord Taranaga's guys?
No, Ishida wanted to do it.
Wait.
His timing. Or maybe they're killing their family members.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. The women? Oh. Maybe that was part of Yabu's deal.
I wonder if he's making it look like Toranaga did something.
To outrage the council and unite them against Toranaga.
Ah.
みんな起こしてこい
I just feel like they would not last.
No, they just...
Jeez.
Oh, shit. Oh, good job, dude.
Fucking Sam. They had that fucking pistol with him. Blasted that guy.
Yeah.
Shinobi, they have come for me.
Oh, okay. So he let her go. Let her go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lets him.
Yeah, lets them go. But then sends ninjas to kill them.
Those fucking things you gotta reload every time, right?
I'll stick my damn arm through there.
Yeah.
I always feeling where he's at.
They just like reaching for him. Come back here.
Fuck.
Jeez.
I wonder if they'll hole up there and then the Crimson Sky attack will happen.
Oh.
Oh, that's a good point.
You told him he had a pistol. Ah, balls.
Eee. Oh.
Ready the fuses. Blow the door off.
Going to blow it open.
Oh my lord.
For the love of God, get over here and help me push this against the damn door!
Come on, come on.
Let it come.
Just get away from the door.
God's sake, help me push this against the door!
She's gonna let herself be killed.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. No. No.
私はケチマリコ。
No.
Mariko-sama, get away from the door.
こたびの石堂様の卑劣な襲撃に物申します。
マリコ殿もこちらへ。
自らの命を。
Mariko-sama!
There you go.
Fuck!
No.
Damn it.
Why did they do that to us?
Guys, that was a reaction. Here is our review. I thought we could have a Q&A, but man, what an insane episode.
Yeah, it's two in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, she was saved from having to perform her task. Well, spared from having to perform her task to begin with.
Yeah.
Which she was perfectly willing and able and ready to do. And then, because of their actions, she was killed anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, presumably.
Well, the Shinobi, they didn't
show her dead body, yeah, but it looked like a lot of a lot of explosion there, so I'd say she died.
I say she died. I mean, that wasn't like if she didn't die, I'd be surprised to the point of calling foul.
Yeah.
You know.
But we'll see how they do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather be wrong, and she's alive. I'd rather be wrong.
I mean, it serves a greater purpose, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm
it's
sure
kind
it
of getting at the marrow of the circumstances here and what Toranaga is trying to accomplish.
Go through the Q&A real quick. Ricky Live, are we going to get more movie reactions? Yeah. we will.
What is it?
Are we going to get more movie reactions?
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah, we actually got quite a few Harry Potters done, but they're hard to get up because of copyright stuff. And Zakk and I, we want to do more movies, and then I also want to do more movies separately with my kids.
All right, this is from Darth. Is it Gallet or Gaulet?
Oh, yeah, Cody. Yeah.
Okay, Cody. I have not read the Shogun novel, the novel Shogun myself, but I would like to after completing the series. My question is, do you think the novels are the best foundation for film or television series? Some of the greats that come to mind are Lord of the Rings, The Godfather, Harry Potter, The Shawshank Redemption, Game of Thrones, and The Witcher. I feel as though out of those examples, the best served up to a point anyway, and we've discussed this on the channel, was Game of Thrones.
Well, Jaws, Zach.
What?
Well, Jaws.
Jaws was adapted kind of similarly to The Shining and very different than the novel in some respects.
Oh, guys, sorry. I don't know what that is.
It's probably John mowing.
Yeah,
the Lord of the Rings films, I didn't hear that they're going to redo. Not redo, but they're going to do them again.
Really?
Yeah, which I'm fine with. I feel like the second and third movies especially started getting pretty Indiana Jones-ish.
I just think, yeah, those
they're
movies...
great movies by all means, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they're shit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that if they can remake them and do it better again, the people that like the first ones will always have them.
Yeah.
So to me, what does it matter if they make another version? Like, I would rather get some original content from somebody out there in the world.
Yeah.
But if we're not going to get that and they're going to remake them, okay, we'll do it better then.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
If they're adapting a novel, it's because the novel is good and the novel is done well. But no, I mean, that's a good question. I would like to read the book too. Our friend Gus loved the book. So
I definitely have been thinking about it here lately. We were just actually discussing it in the pre-talk. that I've been interested in it, but the price is a little bit much for a book, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially something that isn't hard leather bound or something that's decorative.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, here's this book and it's a hit series and you got to pay a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
All right, so Sally Ho Seidu 8914. Since you guys are further on into the show, who would you say is your favorite side character?
What's a side character? Because it feels like an ensemble.
In this show, I feel that as though it is. I mean, we're following Blackthorn.
Yeah.
And we're following Mariko. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, their influence on the situation between Toranaga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Regents. Toranaga seems that he's kind of the object.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the Lord of the Rings. It's titled after Sauron.
Yeah.
The Lord of the Rings is Sauron.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you never see him.
Yeah.
So this is a better version of it. Well, not a better version, but a version that you actually see Toranaga, Shogun, and
yeah, you're right.
His lineage and everything, his heritage. But my favorite character is Yabu.
Yeah, I think he's mine. I mean, it's great because there's so many great characters. Even like I never thought I'd care about that Jesuit priest guy at all. But like I just liked that him and Mariko had some kind of relationship. Like he's not evil. He's just not on Blackthorn's side. Yeah. So when they had that moment, I really appreciated it. And they have history, and he's probably very sad that she was willing to do that. So I would say Yabu is my favorite side character, but I feel like he's not a side character. But Mariko in this episode, like she gave one of the
Yabu's pretty prominent. So.
Yeah, Mariko in this episode gave like the great performance of the show.
But she's not a side character either.
Is she not a side character? I don't know. Probably fucking the Portuguese sailor. He's the only side
Spaniard.
Yeah, the Spaniard. Yeah, he's the only side character I know of.
The Spaniard is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
If we're gonna classify Yabushige as
go ahead. I'm sorry.
As a major character and not a side character.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna say the Spaniard.
The courtesan, not courtesan. What's it?
Fuji.
Yeah, Fuji.
Fuji, I do like a lot.
Fuji, I like a lot.
I like her more than the other female characters in the show.
Yeah, me too. Except Mariko, but
I like her more than Mariko personally.
I mean, Mariko.
Mariko usually it's like a sadness. That's her character.
Yeah, I think
she's doing it well. Yeah. But like the other lady with the crazy eyes, and no, votes out on her. No, and then
I don't like because she's antagonistic. Nothing to do with her looks.
She's just a schemer.
The crazy eyes. It's not saying that she's got fucking eyes like Steve Buscemi and what the hell is that?
Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds. I'm just saying that she looks like someone that is crazy.
She looks like someone you entrust in real life. Therefore, you don't like her character.
Yeah, but that's how representation.
No, I get it. Yeah, I mean, I feel.
And she's a schemer.
She's been antagonistic to my favorite characters. So. Yeah. I mean, Fuji, I love her loyalty to John and everything, but Mariko might have the best storyline in the show. Like, everything she's gone through and her seemingly end, like, which would also make her almost the most interesting storyline.
Yeah, definitely. Just as Hiramatsu's death was a catalyst.
Yeah.
Hers can be considered the same because they ended up killing her. They didn't even let her commit seppuku. They killed her.
They killed, yeah.
And they can try to blame it on somebody else, or maybe even pin it on Yabushige.
But her plan wasn't to get killed either, right? Because the ninjas just went right by her.
No, she said they were there for her.
I know, but they tried dragging her out, like not just killing her.
That's true.
So I was just saying,
they're there for me.
I wonder if Yabu fucked it up by not getting her to save. You know what I mean?
I don't know, because Blackthorn was there killing people. Maybe he didn't want to kill him.
It looked like they were trying to kill Blackthorn, but it looked like
I meant Yabushige. If you're pinning it on him, saying it's his fault that this plan got fucked up.
Yeah.
Because he was really just to play a part.
Yeah.
Where he broke the cup, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And announced that there were intruders and everyone came in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And brought them in so they can be killed. And he was going around, had a role to play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I just wonder how much of that involved Blackthorn and...
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't see the use of killing her in a bad way. When, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it would do the same thing. It would unite all the families against Ishida.
They have to think that it would risk it.
Yeah, we're going to go through our notes now after the Q&A, guys. Thank you for your questions and comments.
So we started out in I'm going to butcher the name of the Shonai region.
Shonai.
Yeah.
14 years prior with Mariko, and it's how she met Preacher Man.
Preacher Man.
I had his name written in the notes somewhere. I don't have it now.
I mean, I enjoyed getting that backstory from them. It kind of just like I see his character differently than just black and white. Oh, he's with.
He's not like the other guy. That's actually a little wiser than we would.
Yeah, he's
give credit
not
for.
as wise, but he seems to have a better heart, maybe. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that guy is right.
And so we had my favorite line from the episode with Yabu.
Yeah.
I hate this fucking city.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Yabu. I'm disappointed if his actions directly resulted in Mariko's death.
I mean, I guess we have to remember, and I was thinking about this too post the events that occurred and then his betrayal at the end.
Yeah.
That we kind of always knew that that's who he was.
Yeah.
But we gave him some grace because of his association with the major characters and the plots and where the navigation, like we were kind of hoping eventually he would be put in a position to make the choices that even if he didn't want to make the right choices, that he'd be forced to make the right choices.
Yeah.
And so we were kind of hoping for that, but he ended up just being
what
exactly what we knew he was.
Yeah, someone who wants to save his life above all else, seemingly.
Well, even
but
when I
don't know if he planned for her to die. You know,
he probably didn't know what was happening. He could have guessed, maybe. I mean, he's not completely stupid.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I don't know. But he did know he was letting the shinobi in. Of course, they gave us see the son. Oh well, the son.
Yeah, the son. You know, he's a teenager. I didn't like that. The only exchange we had with him was a negative one. Well, that and them laughing.
Well, you had in the beginning, it was positive.
Yeah.
But now that he's been there so long without her.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize he was in Osaka. I was thinking it was Edo when we were in the beginning.
Okay. Yeah.
But so long he's been without his parents.
Yeah.
And now he's talking about,
I'm gonna marry this dude's granddaughter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Into this wealthy Christian family.
Yeah.
And that's because that's what it means, like, they're Christian brothers.
Yeah.
I did like the line where the regents were meeting.
Yeah.
And Ochiba was talking about Mariko and said that, it's her vengeance on fate.
Yeah.
On us.
Yeah.
And, all she thinks about is destruction. All she seeks is destruction. I think she said that during their meeting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
she just sees her friend and what she has become.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's sad. Maybe now, considering the ending, I wonder if I'm trying to see things through Ochiba's eyes. Like,
Ochibo, like a chocobo.
Yeah. Was there more of like a sadness seeing what her friend has become? You know what I mean?
It's kind of like trying to think of an example in Game of Thrones, but it kind of reminds me of like their families are fighting. They've been fighting. They grew up as sisters, but now they're forced to fight on opposite sides, either from their parents, their fathers, and now just the sides they've been placed on because of she was forced to bear the heir, selected to bear the heir, and Mariko, of course, is her liege lord is opposed to those regents, so but she's thinking right now she's basically trying to select which party is going to benefit the heir.
Mm-hmm.
Because either one of them, if they won, could just as easily take her out in the air and just establish rule in their own dynasty.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that was her line. Like, I'm nothing anymore. I live for my son.
Yeah.
Which, admirable. But yeah, it's because as being young girls, they were, when they talked about, we had that scene with John and her, and she was supposed to be translating, but she just did it so she could talk to Mariko.
Right.
Yeah.
That was just real sad. They were friends, and because of everything you just said, now they're here.
Well, and then is it Lady Ochiba? Is that her name?
Ochiba? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, so when Lady Ochiba turned from speaking to Mariko, you saw the tears flowing down her face because she was showing weakness in that moment, but she, of course, didn't want her to see that. She still, obviously cares very much for her friend.
It's probably I imagine she does, but I imagine until she saw her friend, she might have not have cared. Sometimes you think a certain way, and then you see the person, and the memories come flooding back, and you go, well, maybe
the feeling of being around, around your friend, your sister, your family member, whatever.
Yeah.
Like you're cold for a while, get distance.
Yes.
Yeah.
When that distance is closed,
right.
then it puts you at a point like, oh man, there's a reality.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Blackthorn and Mariko making love. But also, Mariko's confession.
Yeah, she confesses that she was not worthy of confession, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, she could feel how she wants to feel.
Well, I mean, it's just going back to her faith, the struggle between her faith and her duty. Because she was going to kill herself. She took her cross off. And she said she still had to complete her duty. So the loyalty to her Lord was paramount to her loyalty to her faith.
Yep.
Yeah.
But under the circumstances, I don't know. I mean, I've heard it before a long time ago from a guy when we were discussing suicide that God judges the heart.
Yes.
So as far as suicide goes,
why are you doing it? And
well, it's like you can't really weigh it on a black and white scale.
Yeah, because the Pharisees tried doling out for everything.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be judged according to everything with your own, all of those person's motivations for everything, and their degree of understanding of the consequences, and I imagine it's very nuanced for every single soul. You know, and it should be.
Yeah, and then we of course them making love, Shinobi.
I love that scene too, by the way.
It was a well placed. Wait, first the tension and his offer to be her second.
Yeah, how'd you feel about that? I was, man.
We were like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? He's like thinking in his head. You're like speaking like his accent, and you know, it was funny when you were doing that. Don't ask me to do it. Don't ask me to do it.
Yeah. Do you want to do
No,
it?
that was one of the most selfless things I've ever seen. He really cared for her, but I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah, because like we joked, like we know he can't do it because he just does. You know, like I just don't think he'd have the technique.
Well, it's the skill, yeah, because it's just like the kid, which he's much stronger.
Yeah.
Than a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
he's a barbarian to those guys.
Well, to know to have the skill, like, I just imagine him fucking it up.
Me too.
I mean, he's probably decently accurate.
Yeah.
Because he's still fought in some battles, medieval battles and things. So, and he has an idea, some semblance of accuracy. The technique won't be there, but I'm sure he can probably cut her head off. But I would just be concerned that he'd miss. It would hit her too far up or too far down.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck it up. That's my concern.
Yeah, but it was heartbreaking, and
yeah, that was.
But it was the way united. Like you're gonna have a bond after you do.
Well, you had beforehand his offer, live for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
If nothing else, live for me.
And that was
like,
very,
it was a
very
touching
sweet.
moment.
That was touching,
very
yeah.
sweet.
And then he was denied. He offered to be her second in the circumstances, and she recognized that as a very respectful on his part.
Yeah.
Towards her beliefs and what she needed.
Yeah.
And why she needed it.
Yeah.
And then after the fact, he comes in and he's just like, "Hey, give me some sugar, baby."
Yeah. Yeah, come on now.
Pull a fucking Bruce Campbell in there. So.
Yeah, for me, one of my favorite scenes in the show. Just the suicide up to the lovemaking, like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of powerful moments. And just another why it's solidifies this incredible Mariko performance when she said, "I am no peasant. I've come from a
trodden on, yeah.
Yeah, I've
That
come
whole-
1,000 years of samurai."
Yep.
And that was awesome.
That was a great scene.
It was.
Yeah, because, sometimes I roll my eyes at that type of stuff. If it feels like, let's just put a strong female character in here because it's 2024.
No, I don't think that's what they're going for.
No.
She's definitely... all the female characters in this show are well done. I mean, I know I've given Ochiba shit because of how she makes her eyes look, but I know that's obviously not how the woman is in real life.
Yeah.
But either way, her portrayal.
Yes.
Her portrayal and the whole picture they've painted about why women are the way they are in this world and why they're portrayed that way.
Yeah.
And Mariko's statement that they are simply at war.
Yeah.
And there's a method of survival amidst all these political schemes and the machinations.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And this duel with fate.
Yeah.
So I think it's really well done. I think all the female characters are very well done. There aren't any of them I'm thinking like,
yeah.
I mean, there are no characters.
No, none. Even like characters I don't like, I go, he's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The little bit of fighting we did get to see Mariko do, what'd you think of that?
I thought it was well done. It was just meant to exemplify that it's pointless.
Yeah.
Like she kind of probably knew going in
Yes.
that it was pointless, and she offered herself up in the circumstances to prove that to the other families and to really take that situation and highlight, the fact that they're all trapped.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not finding a good word in here.
No,
doomed.
that's okay.
They were doomed.
Well, they're doomed. Their fate. They have no choice. They are proving. The regents. They're saying, "Well, you're not really hostages. You can't leave."
Yeah.
And so they're saying, "No, we are hostages
Yeah.
under pain of death."
Right.
No,
So-
yeah, I enjoyed it because that's kind of, it's almost more in line with how Blackthorn would see that situation. Like, but they are hostages. You know what I mean?
They obviously are.
Yeah.
It's wordplay.
Yeah. I thought it was good. And every time that I imagine every weakness within the actual performance was hidden with a well-timed cut. So it all looked pretty damn good, I thought.
And I think, was his name Kiyama? The Christian Lord? Regent?
I can't remember.
I don't remember either, but his conversation with Blackthorn.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't really care much about the faith.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean? But
I am a student of trade, is that what he said?
Mm.
So I mean, but at the same time, he wanted to. He at least wanted to second Mariko.
Yeah.
So
well,
like,
I think it's because of the
tradition.
image.
Yeah, okay.
Like he has a reputation as a Christian.
Okay, maybe that too. Yeah. No, I mean, this show, every episode has been fan-fucking-tastic.
It did make it a point too with him and Ono when they're up on the wall.
Yeah.
Say, please order these men away or whatever, and Ono's like, we're helpless, we're powerless.
We can't.
Yeah, but
so it's putting them in a position too where they have to come out and say
that we're hostages.
We can't do anything.
We're all hostages.
Yeah.
And also he has to say it out loud, so his men hear that.
Yep.
I loved it, but John did everything I want him to do in this episode too.
Yeah,
like he was respectful and let her leave, and then when she had no second, they gave me what I didn't think they would give me, and he was going to be the second. Loved it. Loved everything. I can't wait for the finale.
Yeah, I just feel like if there's a major battle, I hope it's a long episode. I don't know how long that episode is going to be. I hope it's an hour and a half, 2 hours or something. But it'll be a feature.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's so much ground to cover. I mean, we can assume at least that she's dead, so you're not going to have any kind of ending to stitch up between her and John or Buntaro.
Yes.
Which I think is also, though, if she died, is a good angle on storytelling because
you
don't have the classic
what's it going to
ending.
do for his character?
Yeah.
Like, I think he's going to want to get revenge against Ishido.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
maybe serve Toranaga again.
Then you're going to see what role, I wonder if that's going to be unveiled, that Yabashige played in letting the shinobi in.
Yeah.
So maybe he'll meet an end. He's been writing his will this whole time. Over
and
over again.
I would love some type of redemption for him.
I just don't know if there's going to be any now. Like maybe he'll die in a way that's like, okay, I fucked up. I better do something about it. But
yeah, I mean, he's got to go out in a good way, like kind of, like when he has that funny look on his face when he realizes it's the end or something. Yeah.
I hope, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you about this show. It really does bring out every emotion, I think.
Yeah.
For sure. You fall in love with the characters, and then there's death, and then there's laughing, and things like that. But I don't know. It wrecked me to the core. I think we were all speechless at the end of that episode.
I was wanting more.
Fuck.
I thought there was more coming.
Yeah, because sometimes they'll do these like 3-second black screens.
Well, when Hiramatsu died, there was still a lot more of the episode.
Yeah, they were like,
Right.
Well, it felt
nope, they left us hanging.
And in this one, it was literally a Game of Thrones ending. She fucking blew up, and that was the end.
Yeah, and it's like, oh god, and
when Ned Stark died.
Yeah.
Sword passes through his neck. You don't even see his head fall, but you see the sword go through his neck.
Yeah.
And then the episode ends.
Yeah, and just nuts.
Fuck.
Anyways, guys, I think that's it for this week. If you want to support us, leave a comment down below. Support us on Patreon is also the best way to do it. We appreciate it. Much love. See you guys for the finale.